Y'all listen to the video and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Repeat yourself, please.
Yes, I was studying that there are no United States evacuations at the moment, so commercial flights are canceled or suspended. We just recommend you to enroll in the STEP program or keep checking the embassy's website for any updated information. If there is any event of ongoing military action, Americans should shelter in a place until it's safe to move. That's the only information that we have at the moment. There's not any other further information.
But I've already registered with the STEP program, and Donald Trump put out that we should call you guys.
The only information that I just, and that's what we only have.
So there's nothing you can do?
Just provide you the information, I'm sorry.
The full might, okay? So I want you to keep this in mind. And again, we don't have complete evidence that it's the Israelis who did this, but given past actions from the Israelis, this is fairly consistent with what they've done. Okay? So we can assume that this is something the Israelis did. Why they did this, what the purpose is something we will discuss as we move on. Okay? It's very complicated. Next, I want to show you this. This is Dubai. And Dubai is considered one of the wealthiest, safest cities in the world. There are thousands, tens of thousands of Westerners who move to Dubai because it's clean, you don't pay any taxes, you make a lot of money, and there are great restaurants. And this is really the economic model of Dubai. It's one of the GCC countries, okay? The Gulf coastal countries. And for the longest time, Dubai had a really good deal because they were under the protection of the American military. So they didn't have to pay for defense. And then they were in the Middle East, which is the oil producing center of the world. And so they focus on aviation, they focus on logistics, they focus on finance, on tourism. They became extremely wealthy, right? I'm not sure if you've taken Emirates, one of the best airlines in the world. So their airport, Dubai Airport, is the busiest in the world. And Dubai, for the longest time, was flourishing under American protection. And Dubai said to the world, listen, we're like Switzerland, we're neutral. We don't want any involvement in any wars. We're here just to take care of our citizens, to make sure everyone has a good time, to make money. And then right after the war started, the Iranians attacked the GCC, okay? Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, they attacked these places. And these places were like, what's going on? We're neutral, man. We're not involved in this war. And the airport was shut down in Dubai. At one point, the rich people in Dubai were willing to pay about $250,000 US just to get on a plane and get out of there. Okay? So, the reality is this. For the longest time, Dubai had a reputation for being safe, and that's why people moved their money there. Guess what, guys? After what the Iranians did, it's dead. Dubai as a city, in the long term, it is dead. Because you're a wealthy Westerner, you're not gonna move to a place where it could be attacked anytime by the Iranians. You might move to Singapore, you might move to Hong Kong, Japan, South America, but you're not moving to Dubai, okay? So the big question for us is, why did the Iranians do this? It was the Israelis and the Americans who attacked you, why go after the GCC? All right? And not only that, but they're escalating the attacks against the GCC. So this is something that we will look at very closely today. Well, the short answer is because
of us being trapped in Dubai. This morning was a little harder for me, just because I talked to my grandmother, which I talk to her every day, but I talked to her and she was very not in good spirits. I'm sorry, y'all. She wasn't in the best spirits. I'm her only grandchild, so that made me very, very emotional. But I'm just trying to keep on keeping on, trying to keep on keeping my faith high, even, with the situation. Today is, again, it's sunny outside today. It's quiet. But I really just wanted to touch base on this whole embassy call, the consul, and everything like that, especially since they put out a number yesterday for us to call. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to the video and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Repeat yourself, please.
Yes, I was leading the there are no United States evacuations at the moment. So commercial flights are canceled or suspended. We just recommend you to enroll in the STEP program or keep checking the embassy's website for any updated information. If there is any event of ongoing military action, Americans should shelter in a place until it's safe to move. That's the only information that we have at the moment. There's not any other further information.
But I've already registered with the STEP program, and Donald Trump put out that we should call you guys.
The only information that I just, and that's what we only have.
So there's nothing you can do?
Just provide you the information, I'm sorry.
Oh, what's your thought? I mean, you just have to sit and wait?
Lots of sitting and waiting, lots of uncertainty. We haven't heard anything. And so we're just waiting for the shoe to drop almost. We don't know when we can get out. We know that there's still no flights in or out. We were able to find cheaper hotel accommodations. And so that's where we are right now.
So I understand you actually heard and saw the missiles that hit near the airport over the weekend. Talk to me about what that was like.
We did. I'm with a large group, so of course we're out touring and sightseeing. And as we were out sightseeing and actually leaving from somewhere, we looked up and saw a missile falling out of the sky. And of course, in that moment, we've never seen anything like that. We're all from Chicago, Illinois, where we don't see missiles in the sky. It's not the norm for us. So we don't know the process for that. We didn't know what to do, but to just get out from that area and try to shelter and get to shelter.
Yeah. Did you know what was going on? Were you getting alerts on your phones? What did you do in those moments after you realized what was happening?
We were getting some alerts, but we did not have the full story. Throughout that day, it was so touch and go, kind of just hearing explosions, but asking the locals, hey, what's going on? Should we be afraid? Is this something that happens all the time? And they kind of just brushed it off. But like I said, being out of our element, we wanted to know more. We continued to research. And once we found out what was going on, our first thing we did was contact the U.S. Embassy for more information.
Update, it is March 4th, 1:34 p.m. in Dubai, and yeah, I'm still here. I was supposed to leave March 1st, but on February 28th, that's when everything hit the fan. I'm also the friend of the girl celebrating her 30th birthday in Dubai. Also the friend that was on the beach when all of this transpired and missiles were flying, smoke was in the air. But yeah, we have been here. We are safe. That's the biggest thing. The city is still beautiful. The sun is out. The citizens and I guess the tourists are kind of enjoying the best thing that they can. Restaurants are open. People are walking outside. We're free to come and go.
Yo, if you flew over there not knowing what's happening, Americans getting stuck.
Hey everyone, my name is Shekinah Lee. I am 26 years old. I'm from Chicago. I'm currently...
It's time to be cute. Go to Dubai.
We've received so many emergency alerts. We've seen the missiles with our own two eyes. We've heard the explosions. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I know that for people
That's
who
your
are
problem.
staying on the Palm Jumeirah like me, we are currently taking shelter. So I just...
During World War III. Every night is kind of entertaining because I hear lots of sounds and I look out the window and everybody's outside and we hear and we also hear once in a while. But visually, I actually think we're fine. I have not personally seen anything with my own eyes happen in Dubai. So I think we're fine. Chat, we are not cooked. We are not cooked. I'll keep y'all updated.
Across the Middle East. But if you scroll some influencers' feeds coming out of Dubai, you might think it's just another great day, from pool parties to beach clubs and a perfectly filtered life. For years, posts like this helped Dubai grow into one of the biggest influencer hubs in the world, a city that basically said, come here, film everything, and then help sell this dream. But with the Iran war, those posts feel out of touch more and more with many people. And some creators, they say that they're just posting their day-to-day lives. Fair enough, but critics are saying, maybe read the room, maybe read the region, because people are being killed, bases are getting hit, along with the iconic Burj Al Arab in flames, and the Middle East is edging towards something even bigger. Now, one moment that sent some people over the edge is this, when one influencer chartered a private jet and took several other influencers with him. For critics, this reinforced the feeling that in a crisis, money and political connections buy a lot, in this case, a very fast exit. And some people are trolling influencers too for complaining that the war has now messed up their plans. And this chaos is a narrative that the UAE does not want spreading, because for decades it spent billions crafting a very specific image of a futuristic oasis that's safe, stable, even immune to the worries of the world. Now authorities are warning influencers that they could face fines of up to $80,000 or even prison if they post content that harms the country's reputation or shows sensitive military activity, like missile defense systems intercepting attacks. And there's also this video making the rounds. A young boy calmly telling people, don't worry, and that the country's THAAD missile defense system will protect everyone. But a kid being used to say everything's going to be all right, it's a video that's jarring, and some might say even dystopian. So on one side, we've got influencers still posting the dream, and then on the other, missiles and drones still streaking across the sky. And that contrast is harder and harder to filter.